The rock group Queen holds its place as rock and roll royalty and one of my favorites, with 18 #1 albums, 18 #1 singles, and performances that literally shaped rock culture. So in tribute, the band Killer Queen celebrates the iconic sounds and look of Queen. Joining me now, and I'm getting nervous, via Zoom, lead singer Patrick Myers, who captures the electric Freddie Mercury. Patrick, it's so good to see you.
Hello, how are you?
So well, and I'm just so thrilled to be talking to you. I set an intention every day, but I want to know what your intention is every time you step out on stage. Do you set something?
Yeah, I want to give the audience, I mean, it sounds obvious, but you want to give the audience a great night out. You know, you want to make the experience of seeing a show and enjoying these songs and sharing this amazing music electric for an audience. So they're thrilled to their fingertips, and you've got to be the sort of conduit for all of that. Mm-hmm. So that's my intention. And, you know, and we've got, you know, the most amazing thing is just the quality and the amazing reception these songs get, because people love Queen songs. As you were saying, so many #1s, so many great albums, so many amazing videos, you know, and people love it.
They do. It really is one of my absolute favorites. Now, I know Freddie Mercury had extra teeth, the jaw work, the vocal control. How do you prepare for all that to assume the role of Freddie Mercury?
There's costumes and all sorts of, you know, makeup and all that sort of stuff, but a lot of vocal warm-ups and, you know, and tedious stuff like drinking plenty of water.
That's smart.
Like that, you know. And that's it really. I mean, really, as soon as we have some intro music that plays before we go on, and I'll be standing in the wings with everything ready and the costumes and looking ready to charge on stage. But as soon as I hear that music, that's enough for me. It just sort of sends, it sort of primes me completely to just, you know, run on stage and start performing.
Oh gosh, that's literally all you need to get started for your day is that Queen music. Now, you are coming to Red Rocks. I'm gonna try and get there because I'm so excited. What is it like to perform there? It's known as one of the best venues in the world. What's it like for you and the band when you step out in that natural amphitheater?
It is absolutely extraordinary because the vibe of the whole place is just so rich. You really feel the history in that place because the Beatles have played there, Springsteen, you know, major artists like Dolly Parton. You know, it's absolutely fantastic. It's wonderful, but it's also awe-inspiring because you look up and you see the crowd stretching up. It's sort of like Jacob's ladder going all the way up to heaven or something, and they're all shouting and screaming and going crazy, you know, and because the altitude is so high up there, it takes your breath away on several levels at once. You know, it's extraordinary.
That's unbelievable. I can't imagine coming out and singing Queen to that kind of a crowd. Now, I always said that Wayne's World introduced a whole new generation to Queen because of that scene. Who should come see this show? I think a whole new generation needs to see this show now, but tell me who you think.
Yeah. The great thing about Queen is it's multi-generational, which means that, you know, grandparents, parents and their kids love to come and see the show. So we see whole families, and when they write to us and they say it was so great, our whole family came to see the show and we all knew the words, we all had a great time together, and there's so few things that we feel that we could bond in that way over, you know, where a whole, you know, all those generations all love it and all are having a great time, particularly after you mentioned Wayne's World, but the film Bohemian Rhapsody, I think, brought a whole new generation who not only discovered Queen music, they discovered the legend of Queen, you know, the story, you know, which I think is important if you're gonna sort of like keep producing that music and giving that music to new generations.
Absolutely. I was one of those people, so I'm embarrassed to say, but then I got deeply into it. I want to know, what is the most spectacular thing ever to happen to you during a performance?
I think the most amazing thing was a lightning storm, which was great because. And it happened at exactly the same time as we were playing Bohemian Rhapsody. So there's that bit where it goes thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. And and the lightning happened almost on cue. So it was great. And we just embraced it. We just sort of rushed out and sort of like, you know, bared my chest to the crowd and sort of went, yes, let's do it. And the crowd were having a great time. The crowd didn't care by that point. The crowd were having such fun that you know, the show must go on, and it did, and everyone had a great time. So yeah, that was the most crazy thing, just because of the timing of it, thunderbolts and lightning.
I feel like Mercury had something to do with that up there. Once the show was over, right? He was totally like thunderbolts of lightning. Once the show is over, you've taken your bows. How easy is it to switch from bringing Freddie to Patrick?
Really easy, really easy. it's something I've done all my life. I had a little bit. I was lucky in as much as I had a little bit of a background in acting. So walking on stage and walking off stage and being in character and out of character is seamless for me. It's not a problem. But the buzz that you get, I mean, so in terms of characterization, that's easy. In terms of the buzz, when something like Red Rocks, where you always feel kind of like, whoa, after you come off stage.
Amazing.
Because it's got such that you know, and we all sit there and there's that sort of vibe in the dressing room afterwards. We always go, "Wow, we did it again!" Yeah, that was Red
It's
Rocks.
magic.
You know, so
Really,
we always look forward to that, and it's the last date. It's the last date of our US tour.
oh wow, that's amazing. And then really quickly, I just got to know, what's your favorite Queen song? Do you have a favorite?
Lots of Queen songs. Show Must Go On and Days of Our Lives are two of my favourites on their Innuendo album, which are brilliant songs.
I love that. I'm playing those today. Everyone, get inspired by the music of Queen and see Killer Queen. They are playing Red Rocks, like I said, which is unbelievable. It's going to be on Monday, y'all, July 28th. Tickets are available at axs.com. I'm so thankful for you, and I am so thankful you are continuing the legacy of the one great Freddie Mercury. Thank you so much.